Hey guys, Mr. Beetle890 here, and today I'm going to be doing another video. And today I thought I'd discuss something that obviously happened earlier in the year of 2014, and this is something I've been thinking about, and I just decided I was going to do a video on who I thought should have ended the streak, the Undertaker's undefeated Wrestlemania streak. It obviously ended to the hands of Brock Lesnar. Again, if you've seen one of my Q&A videos, obviously I discuss why I think Lesnar shouldn't have been the one to end the streak, but I'm not really going to talk about that. I'm talking about who I think should have ended it and why. I'm just going to basically say it simply. In my opinion, no one should have ended the streak. I mean, I know that's a lot of people will be like, oh, well, you put so much time into it, eventually you have to, make a, you have to make an you had to obviously, you can make a career ending the streak, but the problem I see with that is just this streak was over 2 decades old, and I just think whoever ended the streak, whether it was if it was say Triple H or Shawn Michaels or Brock Lesnar or CM Punk or this person or that person, there's always going to be someone. There's always going to be people, complaining about how, how this person or this person should not have ended the streak. And also the way I see it, the way the streak had been built up, it was something that it was something that somewhat you would think It's gonna sound really weird. I'm kind of stumbling across my words here, but it's something that basically, looking at even back in say back in periods of WWE when they had a bigger roster depth, there's still no one I thought that was credible of ending the streak. I just think especially considering how much time they'd put into it, and some of the matches that Undertaker had, where he'd kick out of multiple finishes. I just think he should have just gone out out of his career immortal, and I just think that would be the best way to have Undertaker kind of go out in WWE, because whoever ended the streak, there's always going to be complaints, and to be honest, I wasn't really happy with the streak ending, and I think it should have been something that stood large, and it would have been an achievement for the Undertaker that he could use in his Hall of Fame career. He never lost at WrestleMania, and he was, because of his supernatural powers and everything. And I think there's always going to be a lot of negatives for someone ending the streak, and it was just I just think it was also the ending of the ending of the streak I didn't think was that satisfying. And I just think, when I was picturing in my head how the streak would end, I was expecting a brutal back and forth match, multiple kickouts, going really extreme, having it be like, an extreme stipulation, whereas, Lesnar just F5'd him 3 times. It's not exactly what I imagined. But here's how I would have had the Undertaker's career end. Like I said, you leave him undefeated at WrestleMania. What you do is, you have, basically, so you have, so this could have been at a past WrestleMania or this year's WrestleMania or something, or whatever. So you have John Cena, obviously is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and based in the Royal Rumble, the Undertaker returns at the Royal Rumble. He wins the Royal Rumble. Cena, either wins the title or retains the title in the pay-per-view afterwards. So I think they've got rid of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, so whatever they were calling it, was it Fast Lane or Fast Track or whatever they're calling it. So you have Cena win and either win the title or retain at the pay-per-view, and then the night after that pay-per-view you have the Undertaker face Cena at WrestleMania. So everyone thinks that because Cena's the champion and Undertaker's a part-time guy, they'd have Cena end the streak, and so then you have also people that will get a lot of pay-per-view buys, because people want to see if Cena will end the streak or whether Undertaker will win the title. It's in a way I think it would be a good way to kind of attract a lot of kind of pay-per-view buys, in my opinion. And obviously people would want to buy the WWE Network perhaps, and then so obviously what you do is you then have that as the main event of WrestleMania. John Cena versus The Undertaker. You hype it up, And I mean, I can imagine, you know, even though Cena isn't the best in the ring, you know, he's had great matches with some of the great ring generals, you know, like Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, Triple H's, so on, so on, so on. And I just think what you have here is you have, you know, multiple kickouts from both guys. But at the end of the day, you have the Undertaker win. Whether it's a Tombstone or a Hell's Gates or whatever, I'm not too bothered. You have Undertaker win the WWE World Heavyweight title. And then the next night on Raw, you have the Undertaker cut a promo thanking all the fans and stuff. And then you basically have him vacate the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And, I mean, I just think it would be a way to kind of have Undertaker go out on top, prove his, you know, establish his career-long dominance by ending his, you know, career undefeated at WrestleMania, and pretty much just as, you know, a champion. So, and before you go, oh, you know, obviously this idea is not, obviously it's not kind of my idea. I mean, I heard it from Jim Ross. I can't remember where from, but he brought up this idea, and I just really thought this was a good idea. I could just, like I said, I can imagine it, you know, attracting loads of pay-per-view buys and WWE Network buys, and, you know, people thinking that Cena will end the streak. It'd be kind of a great kind of... Also, the match would be so tense, you know, the kickouts, people thinking it's over. I just would really enjoy it, and I think this could be it would have been a great kind of marquee match, because, I mean, whether people like Cena or not, and I know I definitely do like Cena, one of the dream matches would have been Cena and Taker at WrestleMania. I mean, obviously they faced at other pay-per-views, you know, back in 2003 and everything, but as a WrestleMania marquee match, that's something that a lot of wrestling fans, and myself included, you know, would love to see. And I just think it was a shame we were robbed of that match, because I really would have, you know, been up for seeing that match, as long as, you know, the Undertaker would win. Anyway, guys, that's just a kind of quick video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos. And, yeah, thanks for watching.